Good people, welcome to another episode of You Know What It Is. It's from the mind of Bo. From the mind of Bo. Let me just say, it has been an interesting week. This time last week, it's Tuesday, the whatever the day is, 9th, 10th. I don't know what it is. I think it's the 10th. But a week ago today was election day. A lot of angst around that. A lot of tension around that, and then it didn't help that that got drawn out multiple days. I don't ever remember taking that long to figure out who won the presidency, but um, I feel good. I feel different waking up in America nowadays. Doesn't mean all our problems are solved. A lot of stuff in this country is jacked up. It ain't gonna be fixed overnight. It ain't gonna be fixed, but by the time this president is done. But let me just say, I am proud as I can be that we have a woman of color as the first female vice president in this country's history. That is something to be said. People have mixed emotions about her, what she's done in the past as a district attorney, things like that. Let me explain something to you. I don't know all the track record of what has happened with her past being a district attorney, or convictions, or overturning convictions, or were people, convicted too long, or they had too much time. Let me explain this to you. And I'm going to explain this as the simplest way I can. If you don't want to go to jail, don't commit crimes. If you don't want to go to jail, don't commit crimes. There ain't going to be no controversy about how much time you got for this crime and that crime. Just don't take your ass to jail. Why is this like, so you got longer sentences for this? Why the hell was your ass in jail in the first place? Like, this ain't no vacation, okay? Your ass shouldn't have done what you did to get in jail. You wouldn't be in that predicament. Just don't do crime. Your ass won't go to jail. I don't know. I don't know how much more lucid that could be. Your ass don't want to be in jail a very long time. Don't do crime. Moving on. That's all I got to say about that political stuff. I'm just pleased as punch that we got this motherfucker out of office who just look. No words need to be said that haven't already been said. It's a new, hopefully new, fresh beginning. Let's move forward. Anyway, this is not a political show, but I do have to talk about that to be relative. It's from the mind of Bo. That's on my mind. If you don't like it, don't listen to my podcast. You ain't gotta listen. It's just like a radio dive. You don't like the radio station you listen to, there are other stations you can just roll that shit right to. You do not have to listen to this. Anyway, so I was thinking the other day, as far as being an adult and working and having all those adult responsibilities, I was thinking about my first job. And my first real job was, so I graduated high school in 1996. I was 18 going on 19. If you watch some of the other episodes, you will understand why I was 18 going on 19. Because my mom made me repeat first grade twice. Even though I passed it, but I transitioned from private school to public school in the middle of first grade year. And even though I passed, the teachers or the curriculum specialist, whoever made the decision, they didn't think I had adjusted to public school as well as they thought I should have. I passed all my stuff, so I was supposed to be going to second grade, but the lady and my mom agreed that I should do second grade over. Thus, that's why I was 18 and turning 19 the year after my senior season. Damn. My senior year of high school. So, senior year of high school, I graduated in 1996. Of course, I'm from Atlanta. That was the year we got the Olympics. So, my first job was doing security for the Olympics. Now, I don't remember exactly how I found this job opportunity. I can't even remember. It was so long ago. I honestly don't. I don't know if it was a TV commercial I saw or some kind of advertisement. I don't know. But basically, had to go to this class. It was a one-time class and it was basically your training. So you go to the class. It was, I want to say it was, I don't know what the name of the security company was. I want to say it was Allied. Don't give me a line. Again, you talking about something over 20 years ago. So at any rate, I go to the little security thing, the little class, which is like a 4 hour class or whatever, and they go through pretty much all of the stuff that you're going to be dealing with as a security officer for the Olympics. So we had to go through, you know, if you worked at different venues, what types of things you'd be responsible for as far as, maintaining crowd control, making sure people had proper passes and they had authorization to be in certain places, things like that. So it was like, a security job. It wasn't something that was super intricate. It was my first job. I had never had a job other than playing drums at church, let alone never had done security. So, I figured, high school's over, summer break, make a little money, be able to be possibly, be at venues where, events gonna be for free and I'm getting paid for it. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, if I get to be stationed at a venue where it's an event at, that's kind of cool. So I don't know how exactly the first day went. Again, you talking about a long time ago. So I think what happened was you had to call the company and they gave you your assignment of where you were going to be working that day. So the day before you start your first day, you call the office and they give you your assignment of where you're going to be serving that day. So called it and they told me I was going to be security at the Fort McPherson, which is Lakewood now. I think it's the Lakewood Fort McPherson, that MARTA train station. So I said, okay. So what they explained was what my job was to do was, so anybody who's ever ridden MARTA, you have the turnstiles that you go through when, back then you used to have tokens. Now you got the Breeze cards. So the thing was, you could ride the MARTA trains for free if you had ticketed tickets for events. So as a security guard, what I was supposed to do was, if you came up and you had a valid ticket for an Olympic event, you could ride the train for free. So I opened that big gate door that every MARTA station has. It's kind of like for handicapped people, but it's a big gate. So you don't walk through those little things that swing open. It's a gate you just push open and you walk right in. So usually now you have MARTA personnel or police officers that make sure people ain't just going in for free. But back then, that's what my job was. I was supposed to open that gate and let you go in for free because you had a ticketed event for an Olympic event. Now, let me first explain this. Now, this is the bull this job was on. Let me try to sit up. So, I had no uniform. That's number one. So, security guard, no uniform. I don't have a shirt, a hat, a badge, nothing that says I'm a security guard. So I just look like a light-skinned black dude hanging out in front of the MARTA station, and I'm opening the gate for people to go in for free. And they ain't finna say nothing. They thinking, well, this dude said I can go for free. He opened the gate. Now, again, I have nothing that identifies me as a security guard. Just my word that I'm doing security for, again, I think it was Allied. I don't remember the name of the company, but I thought it was kind of janky. But then I was like, okay, maybe they don't have shirts for the first day. Maybe I'm going to get a shirt after this. So I wasn't tripping on it, but I would have felt more confident in my security guard skills had I had a shirt, a hat, at least a shirt with the embroidered badge. I ain't going to have a metal one. Just give me a shirt with an embroidered badge that say my name. I'm a security company. So if MARTA police come by, they don't hem me up thinking, well, sir, why you letting people in the gate for free? You can't do that. Oh, I'm with the security company. Where your ID at? I don't have any. Yeah, that's not going to fly. We don't know nothing about you being here letting people in for free, so there's a problem. So, mind you, I did this for, I had to be there at 8 in the morning. That's what time I went on my post, 8 o'clock. Now, there is nobody, well, I think maybe, so, how you have a supervisor when you have like a position like this? I'm trying to remember if I even saw that dude or female that day. I don't know if I remember seeing anybody because I remember getting there. You know what? I think I did because they had to assign me which side of the station I was gonna be on because you got two different sides because that station it has a catwalk that goes over Main Street. So I was on one side of the station and somebody else was on the other side. So that was the only time I saw my supervisor, I think. And he's pretty much was it he? I think it was a he. He's pretty much the one who confirmed what we were doing. If somebody come up and they got Olympic tickets, or you ask them, hey, y'all going to an Olympic event? Okay, do you have your tickets? If so, you can ride the train for free. Let them in. That's all I did all day. I had no other responsibility. I ain't got no damn shirt again. No ID. I don't even have a hat. I don't have a t-shirt that say I'm with a security company. Nothing. I am up there. They told us to wear white shirts and black pants or black jeans or whatever. So that's my uniform. I look like I'm on the usher board at the damn youth conference at church. That's my uniform. A white shirt and black pants. And I'm just letting people in the gate for free. Not even think about if border police come over here and they ask me why, I might be going to jail. So I do this from my shift starts at 8. I think the supervisor dude said, all right, I want you to, you're gonna do your first half day, you're gonna do 8 to 12, then take a lunch break, and you'll finish up from like 1 to 4, something like that. So somebody was gonna relieve me, or he was gonna relieve. I don't remember, but like 12 o'clock come, and I don't remember for certain, but I don't think dude came back. I don't think he came back. What I do remember is looking at my watch and pretty much kind of remember he said, hey, take your break from your lunch break from 12 to 1. And then you will finish out 1 to 4 for the day. You be done. So, I'm thinking, well, maybe it'll be all right. Maybe ain't nobody going to be covering my gate while I'm on lunch break. So I go to the car, sit down, take my break. I think I took my little lunch with me, like a little sandwich and drinking something like that, some chips. So I'm sitting in the car, and I'm thinking, this is some bullshit. I have not clocked in. No, the only person who knows I'm here is the supervisor dude, and I'm not even sure dude really knew what he was doing. I have no uniform, no hat, no badge, no identification that justifies why I'm letting people in out this damn train station for free. So I'm sitting in the car pondering, what am I doing here? Like, is this really what I'm going to do for the whole summer? So I was just really indifferent about it. I was just like, well, I mean, I got the job. But you know how you get something and you just know it's on some bull and you kind of just done with it at that point. You just really like, you just really want to just like walk away from it. Cause it don't seem like, this don't seem organized. And if I stay out here all this time and then y'all come like, well, we don't have your clocking in time. Bruh, he told me he was gonna write my hours down. Cause where I'm gonna clock in at the MARTA station, ain't no damn clock in for the security guard. And I don't work for MARTA. How the hell I'm gonna clock in at the damn train station now? And we don't work here like that, but for the Olympics. So me being the damn analytical thing I am, I just basically cracked my car and drove the fuck off and went home. I ain't go back for the rest of my day. I ain't go back for no more shifts. I ain't called them people. Nothing. And I'm not that type of person. Like, if you hire me to do something or pay me to do something, I'm a dependable person. I'm going to see it through. Now, unless it's some unforeseen thing that happens, something beyond my control, I'm usually like the guy to get it done for you. But this ain't organized. This cannot be a legit operation. I went to a freaking training for this at a facility where these people taught us everything we gonna do and talked us through all that. But actually in the field working, I felt like I was at somebody damn train station begging for change. Like, I don't even look like a security guard. I look like I'm damn ushering at church on Youth Sunday. I'm just like, hey, you going to, okay, go on the gate. They're like, oh, thank you. I don't even know what we supposed to been doing. I just did what they told me to do. I might have damn got in trouble for that from Marta. So needless to say, yeah, I had to quit that damn job because it just felt like some bull. It really did. I couldn't do that. I couldn't stomach that no more. So quit that job. And yeah, basically enjoyed the rest of my summer hanging out with my boys. We went down to Centennial Park. That's when he'd be jumping back then. Enjoyed the summer. You out of high school. It's like your mind is different now. You out of high school. Now you at that point in life where you can make the choices of, I want to go to school. I want to go to the military. I want to go to trade. Whatever you want to do. It's a little bit of a different feeling of independence. So I was feeling good about myself. But that job, no, bump that. That shit was disorganized. So story time. Well, before I get to story time. So back in my younger days, we're going to say my 20s. So I would be the type of person to entertain attention of, more than one female. Meaning I would get to know multiple females at one time. I was not in a committed relationship. I was not intimate with anybody. I'm just getting to know different. Sometimes I'll be getting to know different females at one time. I'm single. So sometimes you might meet 2 or 3 females at one time, and you can't know off bat who might be the best fit for you. Gotta hang out with them, talk to them, get to know them. So it might have been at one point in time, I was up to maybe like 6. Don't judge me. I feel like somebody out there judging me. Don't judge me. Don't throw stones in your glass house or whatever the damn saying is. Don't throw that. Don't do that shit. Some of y'all men and women out there, y'all did some foul shit too when you was younger. It ain't foul. Like I said, I was getting to know them. I was not committed to nobody. I wasn't cheating on nobody. That's fair game. I am a free agent, damn it. When these athletes leave teams and they free agents, these motherfuckers is courting me to see who's gonna sign the free agent, damn it. This is just like, hey, come here for a visit. We want to show you the facility. We want to talk about all our experiences, and we can talk about the money with you. I was a free agent, damn it. Don't judge me. So, might be juggling 5 or 6 at any given time. So the thing about that is, I would have a tendency to meet women that kind of were uniquely different from each other a lot of times. You didn't have a lot of, like 2-for-1 situations where 2 of them are just alike. I mean, why would I be having two that are just alike? Why would I be entertaining that? That's like the same person. So no. So innately, these women had different, thought processes, interests, backgrounds, what have you. So me thinking I was a pimp. I'm thinking I'm pimping, man. I got like 6 I'm trying to pick between. I'm doing it. I'm not objectifying. I'm not saying pimping like that. I'm saying I'm being courted here. I'm being shown interest, people. That's what I'm saying. So excuse my lack of, poor choice of words or whatever. That's the best way I could describe it. Anyway, so I'm thinking I can juggle all these differences and keep the information straight. And so I almost got caught up in being too much information overload. So I remember one day I'm talking to one girl and I say something like, hey, let's go get some seafood. You told me you like seafood. And this chick like, seafood? I told you I'm allergic to most seafood. You must got me confused with somebody. And I'm like, oh, shit. I said, girl, I'm just playing with you. I know your ass allergic. I just want to see what you're going to say. I'm like, but that would be the kind of shit you would deal with. So I'm sitting there like, okay, I thought Quicken got out that one. But how do I avoid this problem in the future? Because this don't seem like it would be a one and done situation. It seems like I might do this more than once. So I need to protect myself and be a little bit more diligent about knowing the ins and outs of these women I'm getting to know. So it hits me. Let technology be your friend. So I said, all right, I got something for that. I basically developed a Excel spreadsheet cheat sheet. And I say cheat sheet, meaning not that I'm cheating on anyone, but it was my go-to reference sheet for keeping the women straight, so to speak. Like the different things. Like, okay, such and such. She was born here. She likes these foods. For fun, she likes to do these things. She doesn't like this, or these things tend to irk her. So I had like a line for each one, and I'd write in key critical information I needed to have readily accessible. So I'm gonna go on a date. I put the spreadsheet in the car, and I'm like, got it. I'm ready to go. Look here, don't judge me, damn it. Your boy was just trying to get caught up. I had to do something. I couldn't remember all that stuff. Because like I said, they were all uniquely different. All uniquely different. So it wasn't like between X amount, they all have this common trait. No, it was none of that common. The common things, like this is how different they were. The commonality they had was that they breathed and they were females. That was probably the only commonality. Everything else was kind of like all over the place. So I had my spreadsheet, and I had that as a safety net. Damn it. Don't be mad at me because I decided to, prepare myself, and I studied for the test, and I'm like, well, shit, just in case I forget, here's my reference page here. Player, don't hate me, shit. Anyway, what you want me to do? Keep getting in trouble? You can only play something off so many times with a black female. I'm just letting you know that. I got away with that one because I thought quick on my feet. But if I kept doing that, somebody gonna see through that. So you like, one time only. Can't do that more than once. So speaking of that spreadsheet thing, I had this birthday one time. This one will not be forgotten. I could probably get like amnesia, and I might still remember this. So right around that same time, my birthday was on the horizon. Right around the time when this 5-6 type situation was going on, where I was getting to know 5 or 6 different women. Now, mind you, I'm in my 20s. People, I'm not like that no more. No, I don't have time, the energy, nor do I have the actual focus to do that. I wouldn't do that in my 40s. I didn't even do that in my 30s, really. In 20s, all dudes do it in their 20s. Come on, now, women do it too. Don't act like it's a man thing. Women be having different suitors. They be trying to figure out who they like. Don't be acting like y'all don't do it. But around that same time, it's my birthday. So this particular birthday, mind you, it's 5 to 6 different females. I can't remember exactly. It was 5 or 6. I can't remember. Somewhere around there. There's 5 or 6 different females that were, fond of me. So what happens? On this birthday, I have 7 dates in one day. 7. One of them was a friend. It wasn't a romantic thing. The other 6, I think, were people who actually liked me. Like, more than a friend. So, I had to really plan my day out. I had 7 dates in one day. 7. Now, I knew what I was doing going in, but I didn't want to say no to anybody or not give anybody a chance to spend time with me on my birthday. So, literally, I started kind of early in the morning. Essentially, the day played out like this. I had 2 breakfasts. One early, one late. 2 lunches. One early, one late. 2 dinners. One early, one late. And I had a dessert meetup. 7 dates in one day. I ate so much motherfucking food. I don't think I ate the next 2 days. I honestly don't think I ate the next 2 days because I ate damn near 7.5 meals in one day. And that right there is a feat in itself. Not only how much I was eating, but the interaction of that many people in one day, that's a lot. That is a lot. So I did it. I sure did. I don't think it's nothing I should feel bad about. These women wanted to take me out on my birthday. I didn't want to be delayed. Hey, can you take me out this day? I said, okay, you know what? We can do it. Because they wanted to do it on my birthday. And that was actually the day of my birthday. That was one of the most exhausting birthdays I've ever had. Usually your birthday ain't exhausting unless you doing like something like jumping out a plane or whitewater rafting or something like that. Yeah, I was mentally and physically tired when I got home. So I did it. It was the young me again. Charge that to the young Bo. Bo nowadays ain't no way in the blue hell I could do multiple dates like that in a day. There is no way I could do that these days. So I got through that and I was like, okay, never again. Not doing that ever again. But it was a learning thing. I was young. You know what you want me to do? So like it happened. That reminds me of another story. So this one here was wild. It wasn't wild. Let me not say it was wild. It was just unbelievable. So met this female. Must have been a dating site. Chatted a little bit and decided to, meet and go out and, go get something to eat. So we meet at a restaurant and she told me something was going on. I cannot remember what. This was a while ago, so I honestly cannot remember what was going on. Some personal stuff. I can't remember. But we're in the restaurant. We order food and we're talking. So we order the food. We're not having a conversation. She gets a phone call. She's like, let me step outside to take this. Cool. Figure she gonna be gone 5-10 minutes maybe. I don't know what the phone call is about, but I mean, obviously it's something important. She got to step away. Everybody, that happens. So she goes and sits in the car. Her car wasn't parked far from the door. We were sitting at a table right by the window, so I could see right out into the parking lot. She was sitting in the car. So she's on the phone for a minute, and like a good minute, like it's time going by. It's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's like, okay, damn, it must be something serious. So eventually the food comes out, and I had no plans of her being gone long enough for the food to get cooked and come out for us to eat. That just was not something I expected that. But the food is on the table. I'm hungry. She's in the car on the phone. So I start eating my food. I don't want to go out there and disturb her. It might be something, serious happening. I don't know. And I'm like, well, it's rude because we're on a date and, should wait for you. But I don't know if she's coming back in here and my food getting cold. And hers is too. I'm hungry. Maybe she ain't as hungry, but I'm kind of hungry. Y'all, I ate all of my food. Finished it all. She was still in the car on the phone. Still in the car on the phone. So the waiter or waitress, I can't remember which one it was, they come back periodically. You good? She coming back? I was like, I don't even know, man. I mean, I didn't know. It wouldn't be funny. I didn't know. I ate all my food. And I'm kind of getting a little hot now. I'm kind of getting a little, okay, like, what's going on? So I'm just kind of gonna chalk it up to a loss that she coming back in here. So the waiter or waitress comes back over, server, excuse me, and is there anything else I can get you? I said, bring me a box for that. Meaning her food. I ate all my food. My food's gone. Her food still sitting on the plate untouched. I said, bring me a box for that. So bring the box, I pay the check, go outside. I basically walk up to the car and she was on the phone, and then I don't know if she got off the phone when I walked to the window or was she already got on the phone. I don't remember. At that point, I really didn't give a fuck. I was like, here you go. All right, I'm gonna holler at you. And got in the car, drove the fuck off. Like, you left. So literally, the date with me and you was about all of 5 minutes. 10 minutes maybe. The rest of the day, I could have took my damn self out because that's the only person I had to talk to was me. You in the car the rest of the time on the phone. And then she called me trying to explain what it was or something. I don't remember what it was. Again, at that point I just kind of was like, it was kind of messed up. Like, whatever you talking about, if you need to go handle business or you got something like that it came up, you need to tell the person, hold on a second, I'm actually out right now. I'm being very, rude to my guest that I'm out with. Let me, talk to you 1 second. Let me tell him I ain't gonna be able to finish the date. Just come tell me something. Like, you just out in the car posted up on the phone. I don't know what's going on. And I'm thinking you gonna be there for a few minutes. She was out there damn near 40 minutes on the phone. From the time we sat at an order to I ate my food to his leave, it was like 40 minutes, 50 minutes. I don't think I'm wrong for feeling a little agitated. Because I wouldn't do that to somebody. Like, literally, if something came up, I would, like, put the person on hold when I'm talking to, whatever the issue is. If it's, like, some serious, like, stuff going on, I'm going to tell my date who made time to come out with me, hey, I'm so sorry. Something came up. I'm not going to be able to finish the date. Let me pay the bill or whatever. I'm not going to, like, just leave it like that. You just in the car posted up like you out by yourself chilling. So I was pissed. You damn right I was pissed because I ain't come out to sit in a booth by myself with 2 plates of food in front of me by my damn self. So I knocked on your food, all right, holla, and got the fuck in the car and boned out. I ain't say shit. I ain't calling nothing. And if you fucking mad, I don't know what to tell you because that was disrespectful as hell to me. All you had to do was come tell me you had shit going on. You ain't gotta tell me what it is. I don't want to know what your situation is. I want some respect to be like, yo, I got some stuff going on. I'm not gonna be able to. I am not an unfeeling person. But when you just habitually act like I ain't there, you just let me the fuck in there for an hour by myself damn near, that's like, well, shit, screw you. Like, damn, you ain't got enough decency to come in here and tell me you gonna need to wrap up or you need to go or you got some shit going on? You just gonna sit in the car and talk for 45 goddamn minutes? You just forgot you sitting in front of a restaurant and you left a dude sitting at the table now that's taking you out. You just forgot all about that shit. So that's why when I went the fuck out, it wasn't no chill. Like, here you go, I'm out. That's that bullshit. I'm not dealing with that. Maybe that's why I'm single. I ain't dealing with that bullshit though. That's some bullshit. I think most people be like, this motherfucker left me in a restaurant for damn near an hour by my goddamn self. I think most people be a little irked about that. If you came back and said something, wouldn't have had nothing to say about it. I'd be like, cool, handle your stuff. I understand how that could be. I'm sorry. Hope everything works out. But you just left me the fuck high and dry. Nah. Not doing that. But at any rate, it's been another episode for the Mind of Bo. The people have spoken. The vote has been cast. They've been tallied. They've been reported. There's a new day coming. Thank you all for doing your due diligence and your civic duties because this shit needed to change. And we changed it. Changed the whole motherfucking state to blue. That has been red as long as I can remember. 2 times in the history of the election, I think Georgia wasn't red. And this was only the 3rd time. But hope you all have a great evening. Enjoy yourself. Don't take life too serious. Have fun along the way. Smell the roses. I'm out. Peace.